Warned that many of the solar panels we import have questionable origins. Here's Nick Dole in London.
The last snapshot of global slavery was released in 2018, and since then, things have got worse. This report shows that there are 50 million people worldwide living in slavery. That's an additional 10 million. And while countries like North Korea, Eritrea, Saudi Arabia, Russia and Afghanistan are among those with the highest prevalence, countries like Australia are still importing problem products. This year's index, published by the Walk Free Foundation, has highlighted the way in which solar panels, manufactured mostly in China, have a high risk of being produced with slave labour.
The risk with solar panels, as is with many parts of the green economy, is the fact that they are transnational supply chains lacking severely in transparency and accountability. So, for example, polysilica coming out of Xinjiang in China. And so in Xinjiang, there have been widespread reports of detention and detainment of the Uyghur population linked to products such as cotton and polysilica. So deeply embedded in our global economy.
We now have a Modern Slavery Act, and big companies are meant to report on potential slavery in their supply chains. But anti-slavery campaigners say they should also be required to show how they're actively trying to prevent it.
And then, if a company fails to comply with that, there are penalties for the directors, for the CEO.
Solar panels are a growing concern, but cheap electronics and clothing remain the biggest import risks in Australia. Nazreen Sheikh is a human rights advocate and a survivor of modern slavery in Nepal. She says if people had a clearer picture about where all their fast fashion really came from, they'd change their behaviour.
It's almost like addiction, you know. It's addiction, so people just go to this shopping, they click, they buy. And when I was 10-year-old, I was so naive, you know. I didn't know that